for the future of Rivers State, and indeed Nigeria's democratic experiment, it is crucial that stakeholders at the levels work together to address the deep-seated issues that have emerged from this election. This includes reforming the electoral system, ensuring accountability for violent actions, and fostering a political culture where power is gained through the people's will and not through coercion, manipulation, or violence. In the words of former President Goodluck Jonathan, the political crisis in Rivers State is reminiscent of the crisis in the old Western region. It is a warning sign of what could become a larger national issue if the political situation in Rivers State is not addressed. It is the responsibility of all concerned parties, including the federal government, to intervene and ensure that Rivers State does not spiral into anarchy. Only through collective action can the state be returned to peace, stability, and genuine democratic governance. The aftermath of the elections took a violent turn, with incidents of arson reported in several locations. The most notable of these attacks occurred at the State Secretariat of the APC in Port Harcourt and Obiakpo local government offices. These incidents were widely attributed to Governor Fubara's supporters, who reportedly resorted to violence in a bid to silence opposition and intimidate political rivals. In the early hours following the election, a powerful explosion rocked the APC Secretariat in Port Harcourt. The blast caused significant damage to the building, including the main gate, the security post, and parts of the offices. Video footage circulating on social media showed the extent of the damage, with debris scattered across the area. The attack was immediately condemned by APC leaders who accused Governor Fubara's supporters of orchestrating the violence. Tony Okocha, a former chairman of the APC Caretaker Committee in Rivers State, issued a statement blaming pro-Fubara civilian soldiers for the attack. He claimed that the arsonists had attempted to burn down the building, but they thwarted by the security personnel stationed at the gate. With all this, ladies and gentlemen of the press, we have seen precisely that from the beginning. In fact, all the things that were put in place was to ensure that the election in the first place lacked credibility. You can imagine now that they were arsoning, they were burning, the building of APC Secretariat and all that. With this type of situation that we find ourselves, how can we get a commensurate emotional and psychological disposition for election, for a credible election to be conducted in the first place? Similar incidents of arson and violence were reported in other parts of Rivers State. In Obiakpo, arsonists targeted a local government council office, causing extensive damage. Several other incidents of violence were reported in areas where opposition to Fubara's election was strongest.